Ooh. What kind of vibes are these, Kato?
I don't know.
Trying to figure it out.
It's building. Is it
building.
Starfield vibes? Actually, is this?
God, I hope not. God, I hope
Oh.
not. That'd be unfortunate. Hey everyone, welcome in. Momentarily, we are going to be checking out the Xbox Developer Direct, where we're supposed to be getting a look at a couple of different games. An updated look at Doom: The Dark Ages. I think that's what that new one is called. What's the other one? That one looks. It's set in this like the kind of fantastical South.
Oh, south of something. Yeah, south of midnight.
Well, we got that.
South of midnight. South of
we'll just keep
midnight.
saying south. We just say south enough times, and we'll get there. So that game, like, we believe there was a leak that came out earlier this week that suggested somebody that perhaps was briefed on this Doom stuff ahead of time. Something that game might be coming out in May. South of Midnight is also seems like it's nearing completion. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is a Japanese role-playing looking game, but made by I forget where the studio is located, but it looks gorgeous. And it's a mystery game. Mysteries to behold. Here we go.
Hold on, I
the
think
Xbox
my
chat wants.
froze.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, we're back. I don't know why
I got confused because I was looking at the Twitch Xbox chat. And it's like so many people saying like, "Bring Halo back," and I was like, "Wow, the Remap audience really wants Halo to come back." I didn't realize they were so passionate.
Back for Halo.
Chat. Did Halo ever leave? Truly.
Yes, a lot of people do think that Halo stopped.
I guess that's a good point.
The Halo purists, they're out there. I don't. Nat from online earlier in the chat said they're announcing the Xbox 2, which I think is a good prediction.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, you know, it's
Switch
generations
2, Xbox 2.
Might as well. Yeah.
All, you know.
I don't even know what they call the next Xbox. They've really kind of goofed up their branding timeline. Series Z. I honestly think someone joking Xbox 5. Fuck it. Like, that sounds cool. Like, just say 6. Just match PlayStation.
Yeah.
Xbox 6.
We're just as cool as Sony.
Xbox anywhere. Honestly, that seems closer.
we have a fun office.
Okay.
What is
You
this?
see the Silk Song people actually? Oh, the rumors of Ninja Gaiden. I wonder if that's going to be true.
Oh, they're.
That looks like a ninja. Uh-huh. Flagship action series. We're bringing back
Team
Henry
Ninja.
Hatsworth, the DS action game published by Electronic Arts.
Excuse me?
Never play Henry Hatsworth? Fucking awesome
No.
game. Oh, so good.
今日は皆様にジム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの
A ninja, all right.
機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。
Are you ahead? I think you're ahead. Are you watching on Twitch?
Oh, all right, Kato. I'll look at the VMix.
I'm sorry. I think there's a little delay on our ingest of the Twitch stream.
Wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
A soul ninja.
The dark dragon's husk remained.
Oh, a
And from
soul.
this husk
Oh, okay, a soul
fell an
ninja.
endless downpour of cursed rain.
That's when the ninja stabs you in the soul
Struggle against chaos
with their
is
kunai. Soul kunai.
Oh. I mean, speaking of ninjas, there's no space in our podcast right now to talk about new games, but Blade Chimera is a game folks should check out. It's a like Symphony of the Night, but with guns. Pretty fucking cool.
No escape.
Wow. You sure are splitting those dudes. They're getting split. You ever play any of these games?
I played the original, and I was not good enough for them. I bet I would have liked them now. Like, the difference was, like, I played a little bit of, like, Onimusha and Devil May Cry, but I don't know that I considered myself... Like, Souls is really where I transitioned to, like, really getting into and enjoying action games. So I suspect I would... It'd be cool if they did... I don't know what the most recent re-release has been of those original games. But, I mean, Team Ninja's so different now, because Team Ninja is, like, the team that does, like, Neo and stuff, right?
Right.
I will execute my mission.
Interesting that it's Platinum Games, because Platinum Games has had a real exodus of creative talent
10年以上大変お待たせしました
recent years.
最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表さ
Yeah,
せて
please
いた
no
だきま
loot.
した
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that's why I don't like
本作は
Neo.
ブラジ
I
ルゲー
mean,
ムズさんとの協業で
other than I remember one time reading a review of Neo 1 or 2 and it was like, so at the 110 hour mark. And I was like, okay, well. But also, I don't. Loot doesn't do anything for me. If anything, it's a turnoff in games. Especially games like this. Like, just give me a defined weapon with a skill tree and let's do it that way, please.
ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中でリュウハヤブサも
Oh no, the cops are coming.
彼は今回も物語に密接に
For the Dark Dragon.
なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのかリュウハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか本作の物語の中で展開していきます
任務は必ず成し遂げる邪魔をするな
物語は黒龍がもたらした正気の雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています
Dark Rat.
この雨は黒龍がまだ生きている証であり雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません
What'd you call me?
今作の新主人公でありハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒龍を倒しこの世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます
It's just like
これま
Sonic.
で忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれたダークでハードな世界観は継承しそこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れていますステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受けビルは
Like, part of what was really defining about this series on the Xbox was its difficulty. Like, obviously, they were really satisfying action games, like really well regarded, but like a huge sticking point was like, games these days, little babies. Hold your hand, make sure you get to the ending, and like this series was one that like was really well like regarded like pre-Souls as like being partially defined by, you know, I don't think the game was being gatekeepy, but it was defined like part of its identity was it being difficult
Right.
and challenging.
Right.
So like this series arrives in a world where that is no longer a defining trait, which means it needs to find a slightly different identity because people can get people want to get kicked in the balls. Like, there's plenty of video games happy to do it. Like, it's like challenging games are not going to be enough for this. And
若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者外伝シリーズにおける忍者の頂点。
Newcomer, new kid on the block.
I will say, I agree with chat. This does look good. Like, I am all for the solid ass action game, especially because so many games chase from software specifically. So, like, making a challenging action game does not necessarily then follow that you have to like follow the tenets and the design like principles of what From Software has popularized. And so doing something that's closer to, like, Ninja Gaiden is closer to a Devil May Cry. It just has, it's a game like that, but also like challenge and difficulty are kind of cranked up in a way that is less so in Devil May Cry, which, like, as a series has really erred on the side of being like, the skill in that game, the player skill is not about survival, it's about like being flashy and like continuous combos and you know, high scores and things of that nature.
ヌエの方ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率付きも健在です。
Yeah.
プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。
They can guard and they can block? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about that, Kato. I mean, that's just, that might be a step too far for these video games.
Seems rude, honestly. Every enemy should just take my attack full force.
I am the winner. Memoria W, very fond memories of playing Ninja Gaiden on the original Xbox on a 19-inch CRT in my dorm room. My roommate yelled at WoW. Yeah, I mean, when Ninja Gaiden came out, I did not have a high definition television. I think the game that got me to finally buy one was Dead Rising, because the text was so small. Like, this was an era where games were, I think part of what people realized was that developers were making high definition games for the first time, and they had televisions at their desk that were really close, and they weren't playing the games the way normal people were, which is like on a distance television set. So even if they had a high definition TV that could have the text at a readable definition, they were making the text so goddamn small because they weren't sitting at a proper distance.
そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆直落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯応えやグレードの高いアクション体験。
I'm seeing this. Honey Skeleton pointing out, if you're still playing Infinity Nikki after this, it's down for patch maintenance the next 5 hours. Well, I have a backup. I have a backup. I have this idea, Kato.
Yeah.
I'll explain it after this.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Oh, nice.
We have something we can do. Basically, we came up with like a backup of something to do depending on how long this stream was. Like, if it ends up being like 40 minutes, like, well, maybe we can hang out and do something else. So we'll play it by ear. But I have a stream idea I've been kicking around that we could latch on to this.
Ooh.
ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。
Okay, Star Rail finally. No, stop it. I only do the pretty dressed girl gotcha game. I have to limit my exposure. Please. Fall 2025. Wow, PlayStation 5. Okay.
Wait, they have one more thing in their first announcement?
Re-releases. Let's go. I want to play these games. These look like re-releases. Remake of the original game?
It does look like maybe remake.
Let's go!
Nice.
My time is here.
Finally.
To find out that
the time of Ninja.
The whole story I told myself, like, well, I just didn't really like specialize or play a lot of these games when this first came out, and so You know, but now I've accrued the skills necessary to be good
Right.
at a Ninja Gaiden. And then I'll play this, and turns out that no, I have not accrued any of those skills.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
The folks in the chat, is this actually a remake? What is this? Is this a remake of the first game in Unreal Engine?
All paths before me are cruel and arduous.
Okay, it is the first game. Excellent. Oh, could this be a shadow drop? Can I just download this right now? Come on.
Wait, Ninja
Let's
Gaiden
go. That wasn't the
2?
idea. Wasn't the idea I had?
Ninja
Gaiden 2
2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆さん
Violence.
So wait, it's not the first one?
No, it's the second one.
It's the second one?
アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新。忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブサに加え、あやね、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日コンソール、PC そして Xbox
What is people's relationship?
Today.
It's not Game Pass today!
Go download it. Go download it now.
Well, this PC is on Wi-Fi and not Ethernet, but hopefully it'll be enough time.
Oh no.
I have to rewire my cable. I only have one long Ethernet cord. And that goes into the Mac. I'm gonna figure it out.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
You can get a little splitter. You can get a little. Get yourself a little switch.
Well, I'm about to move. All my network stuff is. This makes no sense to the chat. Network stuff here.
Yeah.
Network stuff going to go over here. But it's difficult because I have to take my network down for like an hour and a half to kind of move everything, and I don't know, my wife's working or the kids are doing something, and
Yeah.
anyway, okay. So if that is on, they say it was on Steam, or that's just on Game Pass?
It said Game Pass. It said, yeah, Game Pass. I'm excited for this. This seems cool.
This game? Oh yeah, I cannot wait. It has fucking style for days.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for the culture war that will.
It's already
continue to rise
begun.
out of this game.
Yeah.
I know.
That's the-
It'll be so much worse when it's actually out.
Yeah.
Like the fact that this game is dropping into this political moment.
From the magical Nora of contrast,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters
I will
bring
say-
folklore Deep South to life.
Not trying to bring anyone
This
down.
gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes.
The game that
with
this
dark
studio made
fantasy twists.
before
So while our protagonist
This game
Hazel is at the forefront of our story,
looked really cool and was
it's the macabre
deeply
elements
unfun to play.
Oh no.
that will even
So I'm not saying
well-
that's gonna happen.
What was their game?
I forget what it was called.
It is really picking up out there.
We Happy Few. We Happy Few.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
like
is the. I don't think I realized this is the We Happy Few people.
Yeah, they made a Bioshock alike, and
Oh, should we got
it
5
was
minutes?
like a
Let's go.
Bioshock, but without
Don't mumble.
the parts I like.
I said
It was not very good.
If you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where she'll learn who she really is and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world
Yeah, I don't think it's
gradually shifts
FPS
into
shifting,
the surreal,
chat.
revealing that
She's on the
creatures from old
twos,
folktales
and then everything else
actually
is.
exist.
You
not.
Here. My salvation.
Okay, well that
Also,
guy
Gaiden.
is.
Good old catfish. The storyteller who becomes both the
Ninja
guide
Gaiden is not
and
live
companion
yet.
to Hazel across the game.
Watching.
It ain't every day I hear about
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye.
Would you kindly do your weavy thing and help me down?
Oh man, the creature design
Yeah.
is so good.
Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed
Don't eat
around
the
textile
catfish.
crafting and traditional
Don't eat 'em.
spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle,
Yum.
2 weaving hooks, and a distaff.
Hey now. Hey now.
Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities.
Does
Even
look like
when she
she's
traverses the world, conjure objects.
only on 2s in like
confront
cutscenes and stuff, though, so that does.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different.
It probably
enemy
feels a
archetypes
little
known as aints.
off here because they're cutting so quickly between
Yeah.
two
These hates
visual
trap
styles,
Hazel in
right? Whereas like in
combat until she
when playing the
unravels
game, you're very concretely going to swap between cutscene time and game time, and
Each ain't has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn. and
that said, we
adapt
probably
to.
are dangerously moving
example,
closer
the swap
to
burrows
people
on the
getting
ground
slightly
can
exhausted
unleash
at
devastating
that
strikes
as a
from afar.
visual style. You know what I mean? I feel like I've seen it enough times that it's going to
Here
start.
close the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos.
This combat looks pretty decent. Like hard to say too much concretely without sitting down and playing it myself, but it looks
interact uniquely with each
like the best you can say like in moments like this. Like it looks competent. Like I don't, you know, I look at Ninja Gaiden. It's like it's so combat focused and flashy, and like yeah, of course that looks incredible. That's the whole focus of the game. Here, like the combat is working in service of other elements of the game as well. Like you don't want the combat to be bad because I'm sure you're spending, you know, half the game doing it, but so much of this stuff comes down to feel.
Unlocks new moves and improved
Yeah.
abilities, and you'll have to decide which.
Someone, Ethan Rocks in chat puts this looks like Dragon Age the Veilguard combat. Yeah, it feels like it is adjacent of that for sure. And I liked that combat. Not enough to keep playing the game, but I think that had more to do with the storytelling than it did with the
The
combat.
combat system is
Unfortunately.
fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, lending precise
The
strikes,
Spiritfield
and
Gamer Pack. Did you ever
unraveling
finish Atlas Has Fallen? Wasn't it Atlas Fallen? I think that was it. No, I didn't. I wanted to go back after they like redid.
In Hazel's
They
search
did a
for
bunch
her
of balance
mother, you'll
changes to the
explore
game,
multiple regions,
but
each ruled by
I
a
didn't get a
mythical
chance to go
creature
back.
with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy.
Yeah, I was
Their
confusing it with
secrets
those
waiting to be
Olympus Has
discovered.
Fallen movies. I was
As a
pretty sure that's what
weaver,
you were
Hazel
doing
heals
too.
these creatures
Oh my
Buddy,
God.
like Olympus Has Fallen. Those are the Gerard Butler movies, right?
Right. Wait, did
Hazel
we
must
watch one of
experience these
those?
echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would
Did
do
Rob
that
make
to
us
someone?
watch one of those?
We design each
I don't
region to reflect the
think
creature
so.
that's been doing
But
the
we
work.
watched something that is scratching that
From the
itch. You're
atmospheric
Something
100%
similar,
right.
right?
Music teams composed for each one.
It was White House Down.
While not
Okay.
all encounters lead to direct
White
combat,
House Down. Yep,
Hazel will
yep,
need
yep.
to face
Yeah.
mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them.
But it was like the same, like we talked about Olympus Has
Also
Fallen
reflects the uniqueness
in that for sure. That's
with
what it's like.
distinct
Yes.
mechanics that center around
Yes.
a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight.
Oh, now that is awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
Or hugging Molly. Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
I'm not sure how good that music's gonna feel if you die and then have to listen to it all over again, but hopefully it's good enough to. But I love that idea where like it's like very specific style of music swells with like big boss fights.
Yeah, that's fun.
In our magical south, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
Fantastical.
At Compulsion Games,
Yeah, I know that was kind of spider-like, but it was far enough away that it didn't make sense.
That collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
But Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is not available on Steam. Someone at Microsoft, hit the button. Hit the button.
Bonus.
April 8th. Wow.
Oh wow.
So we got a vow coming in February. We got
that's the one you're picking from February.
That coming in April. What comes in? I'm just saying it comes out in February. That comes out in April.
I mean,
Doom is scheduled for. I'm just talking about Microsoft sort of lineup, like Doom scheduled for.
Right. Microsoft specifically. Okay.
Yeah, Doom scheduled for May in theory.
We are a
Ninja Gaiden 4 is scheduled for the fall.
Friends, working on our first game.
They got some games that also should be coming out.
It's a turn-based RPG set in the fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand
This looks
adventure
awesome.
in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a
And Silk Song scheduled for the end of this stream in Moria.
No, I'm now convinced. I'm convinced on the fan.
Right away, and that quickly turned into trading.
The fan theory that it's going to be at the Switch 2 showcase in April. Do you understand the conspiracy theory on this?
No.
Hold on.
Things really clicked when we tested the first version of these features. We felt we had
on its face that kind of makes sense, sure, but is there something
well,
more specific?
it's yes. The latest theory about Hollow Knight Silk Song suggests that news on the long-awaited Metroidvania game will come during April 2nd Nintendo Direct event.
And when it I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that
when is the sign up for that?
Success always starts with
now.
a strong creative
now.
vision. And we
now.
have that.
It happened a couple of days ago.
Oh shit! I thought it was the 30th for some reason.
Well, I think it goes through the 30th, and then that's when the lottery gets like
gameplay
ching.
that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is.
We're not getting like
beautiful
invites or anything like that, right?
We founded something.
Kato, I signed up with my account and my daughter's account.
With a shared vision.
You can sign up. You can go as a family. And I picked a time. We were doing a family thing that weekend related to my youngest birthday. but I picked a time where like I'd be able to do that, fly to New York with my oldest, like on Saturday night, and then get up and do that on Sunday morning if I get picked.
Oh my God!
I have no sense of whether I'd be able to get us any favorable treatment on those spots. But like I picked like Sunday at 11. Millions of people are going to sign up for that. I'm not going to win unless I get preferential treatment. So I'm suspecting. I haven't told my daughter about I told my wife. But I didn't tell my daughter, like, there's almost no chance we get picked unless Dad
Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners.
Oh, anyway, sorry. So is Silksong. Reddit users noted that Hollow Knight Silksong developer William Pellin recently changed his Twitter handle to Every Druid Was WR. His name to Little Bomi, and his profile picture to an image of a chocolate cake.
I'm sorry about earlier.
People discovered, like by image reversing the cake, it comes from a recipe that was published on April 2nd, 2024. So they're thinking that that is a nod. This recipe that was published on April 2nd, 2024, published on the social account of a Silksong developer, is a reference to the fact that on April 2nd, 2025, Nintendo is going to do a software showcase.
Oh my God!
What are we gonna do, huh?
You know what though? I believe him.
What are we gonna do?
Also, at this point, if you were going to re-reveal that game, why wouldn't? That's the biggest possible moment.
What duties
you could
we
do.
owe to each other?
Absolutely, it makes sense.
I love it. I love it.
These
I need it
questions
to be
are
true
deeply
now.
personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Team Cherry has already said that's not real, apparently. That's exactly what they would say if they were hiding it.
Here's my response to that. Shut the fuck up.
Gustav and Mine are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Team Cherry said it's not real. Are they going to tell you it's real? Like, oh no, you discovered our secret cake conspiracy. Like that's not how that would work.
I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way,
What is the name of the game they're showing right now?
and recruit Monoko.
Something 33?
Kinda
Expedition 33?
And a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn
It
into the enemies he
is
defeats.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Expedition 33.
Uh-huh.
I like this guy.
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jestroll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jestrolls across the game. And of course, there is Estier. He's one of the oldest and lore-wise
Of course.
the most powerful
Of
creature in the
course.
universe.
Of course. I mean, we're all sitting around waiting
Mount and help you travel
for
to
him.
secret corners of the world.
Look at him go!
And if you bring him back to special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access
There's some
new
really
areas of the
good
world and find exciting
creature
secrets.
design
Yeah.
happening in several of the games in this showcase.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative,
Okay, but can any
we
of
have
them
a clear
kiss?
vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based
They've said this game is coming this year as well, and so far we've been getting dates, so I wonder if we get a date for this one as
which
well.
gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate
fun.
Also, we get another good Ninja Gaiden game this year. The folks that made Blasphemous are making Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Like a sick-looking 2D action
2D one?
Ninja Gaiden game.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Game of the year locked up. Ninja Gaiden Rebound, and I haven't even finished recording. We haven't released part 2 of our fucking 3-part Game of the Year series that I thought for a hot minute could be a part 1. We haven't even done 3, 2, 1 on our list yet.
Others
No.
counterbalance with items and strategies.
Look forward to that
Part
tomorrow.
of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character.
We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making.
I didn't think it'd be a single podcast. I thought it'd be like a podcast and a half.
Right.
And then.
Each
Now, granted,
has a unique mechanic.
I think we could have finished it had we not gotten derailed by an hour of Rob being like, so let's briefly talk about this political moment.
We don't get to we don't get to one. We don't get to one.
Cut to
unless we go
cut
5
to-
hours.
Well, I'm saying like that. Getting to one was maybe possible if we didn't talk about Trump for an hour. Which feel free to skip over that. It'll be marked in the podcast if you don't want to.
And hundreds of passive effects. They can
Excuse me?
What is this? Wait, what were all those?
It's just a list. It's just lists.
Did you? What is this?
It's an RPG.
And what kinds of
You get
things
abilities.
design that we probably never even imagined.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I was looking at
The story
there,
is set
other
in
than
a French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For
France.
example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere. Huts
Is this
aren't
what's gonna be
safe,
like when I
building
go to
aren't
France
stocked.
later this year? Is this
It's
a
place
peek into
where
my
anyone
future?
could fight
Yeah.
you at any point, which is
Watch
pretty
out for
much
the
what
giant
Gestrals are like.
fighting fabric monsters.
Gestural Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and
I'll just show my
centers.
children
I
this.
designed
So
it
when
as
we
a
go
vibrant
to
place, like an old
Paris,
graveyard
like
of
this
Gestrals,
is what you should
forgotten wooden
expect.
toys in the box.
Little creatures bashing each other
Red and white.
as we walk the streets.
I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestural.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
Why are they turning this shot like this?
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs.
Oh, this is why I wanna
A
shoot our
feature we
streams
really
from
loved,
now on.
But it's very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it
Oh
was
my
a real
God, look at
challenge to
this!
create, both artistically and technically.
That's
And
fun.
It ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling
The
around.
tilt shift on this makes it extra
We're
nice.
super happy with
I like
the
that.
Well, that okay. Well,
That's
now at least the camera makes sense now.
Yeah.
If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game,
This is
you will have to
fantastic.
explore. Good luck.
Get it.
Poured our hearts and souls into this game. for
And
the
this
past
is coming
4
out
years.
in 2 weeks.
That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th. on
Jesus.
Xbox
Fuck!
Series X and S and is available day one
What the
on
fuck?
You can already wish
All
the
right.
game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small,
A lot of
passionate team.
games happening
It's our
this
debut
year.
game, and we can't wait for you to discover our.
Is 2025 the year of the games?
The year of game?
Everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
It sure does, I guess.
Tomorrow comes.
Hmm? Excuse me. Here's
Running out of time here,
Here's
Microsoft.
Doom.
Hit the publish button. They're gonna hit publish at the end of the stream.
That's so rude.
I feel like that's what's actually gonna happen. Well, I guess they're gonna have a different composer for this one, right? Didn't they get into a big fight with the
Hello, and welcome
composer
to
of the
Dallas,
first two
Texas,
games?
home
I forget the
of id
details of
Software,
that.
Where more than 30 years ago,
I
a
miss
small
this.
team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us.
This is where I do a summoning circle to like this game as much as the original Doom reboot, which is one of my favorite shooters of the last 10 years. And I was so excited for the second game, and I did not like it at all, and it was a profound sadness that overwhelmed me.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
I know Eternal really hit for some people, because it was more like a puzzle. It did not hit for me at all. I just like punching a brick wall. Like, maybe if I just break my fist a couple more times. Now I'll like it.
In the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer.
Love locations.
This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan,
basically plan. Damn, they got locations, weapons, and enemies. I mean,
let's break it down, starting with
you're right, Kato. 2025 stacked weapons, locations,
like a fighter
enemies,
in Doom:
world
The Dark Ages,
maps.
You'll be an iron tank.
Anyone else catch that Fue Coco on that person's desk?
I'm kind of surprised they left it in there.
Fue Coco spotted, yeah. Ooh. On shield.
Balance between enemy projectiles and player movement.
Shield does look good.
Makes strafing to aim viable again.
Parrying,
Just like in the
okay.
classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Okay, I like that.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know,
That's
we want
sick.
every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016,
Oh, that's
we had
good. Look at that.
In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Okay.
Wow.
And the shield saw.
You're ripping and tearing.
Dude, I think his parry might have gotten me. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but they got me. And what I mean they got me, I mean I'm now hyped. Which means I'm just going, I have a possibility to go through the same cycle I did last time.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet.
You know what, Kato? Maybe I just need to download Doom Eternal again.
Yeah.
And play the first level and figure out.
Just try it out again. Just maybe
it'll work for me a third time.
What if you? Would it be worse to play the end of Doom and then start Doom Eternal?
First game is so fucking good.
As you see fit, and it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
We got more buttons, Kato!
We got more buttons!
Thank you, Suhanki, for the 10 subs.
Oh.
Suhanki is also excited for this new button.
Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean, ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with.
Wow, okay. You okay there,
Rip
buddy?
and tear, rip and tear.
Statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
So the 3 buttons are
rip,
shield,
tear, shield.
Yeah. Shield, gun, and what are the melee, other melee.
I mean, I guess I'm interested if one of the reactions to the reaction to Doom Eternal, which it's been a minute since I played it.
More approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders.
Okay, well that's not okay. I'm not a baby. What I'm asking for is that Doom Eternal seemed like it had very specific things it wanted you to do to solve a combat room, and I liked the flexibility.
Well, wait,
of playing.
You could just make the game faster?
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlas, which is a mech.
Which is a mech. In case you were wondering what it is. It is a mech.
Demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you
getting the robot tomb guy.
I want to be clear. I think having parry windows and those other sliders are awesome. I'm not a baby comment as me just being goofy. I didn't like the game flow of Eternal. That felt very specific.
Right.
You must do this to counter this enemy with this weapon in this way, and that just didn't work for me.
Single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages.
Okay, that's what people think of when they think of Doom. It's true.
To the far reaches of the Doom universe.
Story.
Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past.
Exploration.
Dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures.
Okay.
There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
The sounds of my kind of sound. I hate it. It really sounds like they made the game. This sounds like the sequel to 2016 Doom that I wanted.
Objectives you pursue.
Well, it would make sense. It's a prequel. They're going back.
Doom sandbox full of war.
They're going back.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. Sandbox, freedom, combat choice, like
because the
beautiful.
Isn't over yet.
Also beautiful. Portrait ruined by erect dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Well, I said it out loud.
You did.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer.
We definitely don't want to talk about the public fight we had with Mick Gordon with the last game.
The story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies.
Coveted.
With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to
Don't worry about those other games.
out of the codex and into the cutscene.
2016 is still great.
New characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got
It does kind of
10
seem like
years
someone pointed this
making
earlier. Kind
modern
of seems like they just made Doom
we've
God of
done
War,
better
which
with every game
I can understand you
The hope with all this,
hearing that and going,
is to
God
give
damn
players
it.
an experience
Unfortunately for
that's
me,
as
I
fun
go,
to play
God
as
damn.
it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
May.
Okay, so the May date was correct.
Mayday. Nah, not Mayday.
Wow. So, I mean, early April, late, I mean, whew.
Yeah, they're stacking up.
Expedition 33 is not, well, many of these games are not exclusive. They're coming from Xbox, but many of you may play it on your PlayStation 5. Many of these games will probably come to the Switch too.
You will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Azel's powers are designed around textile crafting.
Wow, no Silk Song. I can't believe
The
it.
system is built around chaining
Wow.
attacks and unraveling enemies.
I intend to die before Silksong comes out. I just wanna just keep it as a what? Like that game can't live up to what I'm thinking about, right? So it's like
That's true.
all good. Or just
probably
they should
finish
cancel
Hollow
it.
Knight.
They should cancel it. And it's like a bunch of fun, like
No one gets to play it.
all done. Well, that was the showcase. Ninja Gaiden is not live yet. That was
Still?
a shadow drop that has not been dropped. Apparently, Hi-Fi Rush worked the same way, where they did not actually drop it until the event was over.
Okay, but the event is over. We were even on a delay.
I'm hitting reload on Steam, and I cannot. I've been reloading forums, waiting for someone to drop some sort of link.
Play today.
Ninja
with
Gaiden
Game
4.
Pass.
Ninja Gaiden 4 is listed. Don't worry, I'm gonna add that to my wish list.
Are you in the Xbox, the Game Pass app on your computer?
It doesn't. It's coming to Steam as well.
Is it?
I'm looking on both. Yeah, I have not been able to.
Well, it says play today with Game Pass on the Xbox official launch
But
trailer
they
on
want you
YouTube.
to sign up. They want you to sign up for Game Pass, but it's coming to everything.
Okay.
I'm out here just clicking. Ninja Gaiden, no, that's Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 2, that's a different Ninja Gaiden 2.
Ninja Gaiden 2, you have to put in black. It's Ninja Gaiden 2 Black specifically.
Yeah. Nope.
Drop
That's
the
Black
link.
Ops. Black Skylands. Black Steel UIR Female DLC add-on to Gears 5. None of these are what I see. Well,
Ninja Gaiden 2. The near play starting today. Hold on. Reading.
yeah, it's just not up yet. They're just trying to. They want to hurt me.
It says
I mean, such a good Microsoft. People that were live streaming this would download it while they're and would just keep come on, come on.
Yeah.
It was right there. It was right there.
You'd have people playing Ninja Gaiden 2 right now.
Like me. How are we playing Ninja Gaiden right now? Let's see. Okay, hold on. We can harness the energy. So Infinity Nikki is
Whoa.
down.
I'm getting some burbles on you. It might be on my end, but
Infinity Nikki
Hello? Are you back?
Hi. Yeah.
I
never left.
Well, you never left, but you you got left from the stream.
Oh, okay.
Games recently added. No.
Patrick on the twos. I like that.
Patrick, you were on the twos.
That's very good.
Yeah. You have your Xbox plugged in?
Am I still going in and out?
No, you're good now.
Seems okay now. Okay. All right. I was just such a fan of what was happening on. Well, here we can do a little. All right, let me get this set up. If I'm just logged into Steam, it doesn't expose any personal information, right? I can't. No.
We can't see. We can't see. We're not looking at.
No, but this is. Hold on. Let me try some of this. So here's the idea I had. I found a Blade Chimera, which was excellent. I had a wonderful time with it, playing and beating over the last week. Just because I was like on Steam and like just scrolling through all the new games in between all of the porn games.
Yeah.
That like are added to Steam every single day.
Yeah.
And my thought was like, wouldn't it be fun to do like once a week or once every other week? Like you just load up Steam's, like what's new? Like I'm just going to scroll through all of the new releases.
Sure.
And just like randomly check out like new stuff that's like not going to come through a press release. But I just wanted to see, because if I'm going to give you the raw feed of me going through Steam, does anything happen? I've never like looked at this specifically. Okay, hit add to account, and then no. Okay, so we should be good because I don't actually pay for anything. Like a sucker, you pay for games on Steam.
Yeah, like the rest of us. God damn it.
Well, couldn't be me, Kato. I get high not for safe for work stuff. How would I even do that? You filter? Well, we're just gonna have to be. We'll figure that out.
Just
later.
don't mouse over them.
I'll try not to. Okay, so are you getting my feed right now? Can you see my Steam page?
Yeah, but the chat can't. So
okay,
you want me to
I think
put it up on stream?
I think you're good. I think you can put it up on stream. I think we're okay.
Grab your SRT. Boop. There we are. We're in.
So I don't know what this is called. I was like, I was thinking maybe it was like new releases or the front page or I don't know. I hadn't really gone far enough down. What I wanted to call this, but I thought it was like a fun, like born out of playing Blade Chimera. I was like, there's so much stuff that shows up here that maybe doesn't warrant like, and we're gonna stream this, but like it'd be fun to like check out for
like
10 minutes. So anyway, the concept of the stream was like I would hit
new releases,
and then just kind of then you want to get I don't want
what I think
popular new releases. I want new releases. Give me the raw stream. This is what people are adding, which unfortunately means you're also going to get Sweet Massage. I'm not clicking it. It says clicker. I'm not going to click it. It just says
casual point and click clicker. It doesn't say NSFW.
Casual.
Doesn't say
I'm sure,
not safe for work.
I'm sure the character on the left is just a nice girl who
people are watching this anime for the plot. Scroll. Wait, Children of the Sun? What?
A fantasy interactive story. What's this?
Am I?
This is the Legends of Savara.
Children of the Sun.
That's that like sniper game.
Yeah. Okay, it was exactly that phrasing that like tripped that in my mind. I was like, Children of the Sun?
Yeah.
So what I think you should do is, barring the ones that have obviously. I mean, I think you make a wheel, Patrick.
So you'd like so I would wake up. I would
copy the titles that aren't obviously not streamable because of Twitch terms of service.
Because everyone are cowards.
Yeah. And then the stream is you wake up and slam that wheel button.
Just slam the wheel. Yeah, that's good. All right, so then, okay. Well, the purpose is that we don't have a wheel. So we'll just have to. We'll just check this out for ourselves. But like, let's Let's see. Airship, Lost Flotilla, Chaos Express, Delivery Simulator.
Oh, I want you. I want to. What if,
look at this.
What if you delivered some shit though? That looks cute. That looks cute.
Deliver goods with your friends in open world city. Man,
I'm sorry. Was that just a shot of that person peeing? Did you see that?
Acquire new ways of delivery and become the best. I've always wanted to become the best. Okay. This has like some postal vibes. Okay, so we'll start that downloading. Go back. What else we got? Oh, see, Steam, you don't get me.
Yeah.
When I hit back, I want to go back to new releases. You're like no. You want the popular? No, I don't. Give me the raw feed.
Give me the raw feed.
Dead of Darkness.
What's unaccessible? I'm scared to ask.
2D survival horror action. Yeah, that's all right.
Is this the Game Maker?
It does have some Game Maker vibes.
What's Nunshell and Shoot?
Good dog. I mean, it says it's funny. I mean,
you gotta comedy. You gotta check out the comedy.
Which one were you? Which
one?
Were you
Unaccessible. Is that a porn game? I just need to know.
I don't think so.
No, okay, it isn't.
Unaccessible is a third-person wheelchair platformer about struggling to get a health insurance claim approved on a mysterious island without accessibility ramps. Tackle stairs, climb obstacles, and hop your way through the pain of the claims approval process.
What?
My legs. Oh, trying to get at the video player on fucking Steam is.
It sucks.
Bad.
It sucks so much.
Like, look, this doesn't even work.
So bad.
What do we do? What are we doing, Steam? We're trying to get I don't want to watch the developer play. Oh, it's like broken now because it wants to embed that stream instead. This is like a physics game.
It looks like it, yeah.
It seems like this is part of the problem.
Yeah,
is like I can't tell. Like it seems like it's not doing a goof. Well, I don't know. Like I wanted to be respectful of like people who use a wheelchair, making a wheelchair platformer, and theming it around. Like this does seem like it's genuine.
But it's called unaccessible, right? Like the whole point. Right. Yeah, I don't know. That seems.
Unfortunately,
it's a foddy like apparently.
The problem with the us doing this feature now is that I have this computer set up on. I'm not usually installing games in real time. I'm usually like setting them up in the morning and forgetting about it. And I have not run Ethernet cable over here, so everything is downloading it today.
That's not too bad.
Small.
Yeah,
this game's very small. Okay, maybe we'll check this out. So this would be the idea. With like kind of like either scroll through it or make a wheel, and then maybe when the wheel landed out, we would look on the page and like kind of get a sense of it. But like trying to not like discriminate too much. Like part of the like see, look here it is. Look, Blade Chimera. This is how I found it. Was just like scrolling through and was like, what the fuck is this game?
Hold on, you didn't switch to new releases though. This wasn't the.
Oh, this isn't popular. Well, because I made it popular because I told people to play it.
You made it. Yes.
This game's fucking sick.
Oh, Bloodstain is involved somehow? That game is cool.
Who? Oh, there's a bundle. So I haven't played the other... Apparently the other games from this studio are good. I'm unfamiliar with Team
Ladybug.
But they have made... Well, okay, I don't think people meant made Cafe, but I think they did mean... What was the ones? Record... What is it? Is this the publisher? Oh, I don't want Playism.
Playism. Yeah, they're the
And that's
publisher.
that's not what I wanted. Team Ladybug. God damn it.
Is this one of those where they just like replace the link?
Like, yeah, because they do a lot of these Metroid or like Symphony of the Night, Castlevania style games. Like Record, I'm hoping they pronounce Record of Lodoss War. That's an anime, right?
Yeah, that's an anime.
So apparently they did one of those. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is it.
Oh shit. This is an anime. Do you know the story about this anime and why it's called Record of Lodoss War? It is based on the creator's like D&D campaign, which they recently like some of the original like documents like of their like D&D campaign got translated for the first time like a year or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very good anime.
One. Yeah. So this is like another one of the like though very similar to Blade Chimera. It's like they're just out here making Symphony of the Night style games. Yeah, and like this looks really similar to Blade Chimera. Just like same, very similar UI, but very similar art. But apparently this game is great as well. So anyway, okay. Well, let's check out Unaccessible because that did download.
Remap.
Am I gonna want a controller for this? I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, maybe.
Anti-aliasing, yes, please. What are the squeaks? Like the wheel squeaks on?
You gotta leave that on, obviously.
Well, of course. Of course. I don't want to defy the creator. Samus is turning one wheel backward and the other wheel forward is a quick way to spin it. Oh man, that seems hard. I don't feel great about my ability to play this.
Wired and wireless.
Okay. Well, okay, now My apologies if this game ends up being extremely crass and inappropriate. It seemed like the vibes were good on the Steam page.
What was that noise? Wait, was that a person? Oh no.
Hey, why are you beeping? Who's beeping down here? Don't beep. Why are you beeping? Why are you beeping, power supply?
Is that normal for your power supply to do that?
No! That's why we spent money on those electricians, to ground you. Why are you making a yellow? You made a red one when you weren't grounded. I don't know what yellow means. See if it goes away. God, what happened?
Your claim today.
Did we get hit by a car?
Yes. I have a feeling this is going to suck. Did your power go out?
No. Just yelled at me.
All right. Oh, there's the squeaks. Nice, okay. Nice.
How do I?
Oh.
Okay. Gotta get the collectibles. Oh God.
Even the collectibles are
Flamingos captured. Okay.
Good squeaks. Good squeaks.
Ow. Okay. So I can lean backwards, right?
Right.
Can I fall?
I think so. Wow. That's some control there.
Oh, look, I got jump.
Oh, you got a little hop. There you go.
Okay, I don't know if this is the intended action, but...
Ah.
Come on.
Oh, wow. How are you gonna get that?
You have to, like, jump. Like, a little leaping action. Come on. Wait. Fuck yeah!
Nice. Flamingos rescued. First you were capturing them.
Are they stuck here too?
Oh, apparently Ninja Gaiden is on Steam.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to download like 20 gigs and I need to... Don't worry, I'm planning to plug in the... Why are you beeping at me? Can you hear that beep?
Is it extended?
Yeah.
I thought that was in the game.
No.
That's very funny.
I don't. You want me to stop the stream? Never done this before. You've been plugged in for weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. The electric in this house is a nightmare, Kato.
It seems like it.
Okay, let me get up here and perhaps I will have to turn off the stream before everything just crashes and turns off. Proof of concept though. So I'll hopefully
Hello.
Night mode. Night. Night mode. Night mode.
No.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Night mode. Night mode. Night mode.
Alright, but this thing is not gonna shut up, and so I'm gonna figure out why this thing is yelling at me, but this seems kind of neat. And again, this is the proof of concept for what I would like to do with this stream in the future, is like scroll through some games that otherwise wouldn't get the sort of attention, that don't necessarily need a whole stream, and kind of just scroll through the stuff that gets published every day on Steam and gets regularly ignored. So if that sounds interesting, let me know, and I'd like to do it in the future. Hopefully without a big beeping noise happening the entire time. I don't understand why that's... Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Remap Radio's second part of the Game of the Year podcast will be up tomorrow. There's a letter series, the Rob and I, up now. And the Kato and I will loop back around to the PS1 horror disc stuff sometime soon, because I still want to check that out. But thanks everyone for watching. No thanks to this power supply that's beeping. Bye.
Bye.